Wow. Here we are. Here we go. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Joffy's VIP room. I'm your host, Joffy. Okay, already. Let's go. And we got two guests up in this real quick. We're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat first, and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But let me do introductions first. We got Big David in the building. Big David, say what's up to the good people out there.
What's up, people?
All right. And we got Crowder the Collector up in this thing, man. Crowder, say what's up to the good people out there in the world, man.
What's cracking, y'all?
That's what's up, man. So, like I said, we gonna go ahead. This is spoiler alerts. So, if y'all ain't see Mortal Kombat, if y'all ain't see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, hey, don't watch this video. Click off and come back on. Come later when you're ready. So,
This ain't enough for you.
no, at all, at all. So, we're gonna start off with Mortal Kombat. It has begun, and it has gone, and it it has all that. So, me personally, man, I'm just glad that it was better than Annihilation.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Ooh, man, I'm just glad it was better than Annihilation. But of course, like I said, I was doing some videos leading up to this, so that hype was building up for me, man. That hype was building up. You know, like I said, they got Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, then you got Mortal Kombat Legacy was beautifully done. I know, David, I know you say you haven't seen that. I'll probably show you where that is, Mortal Kombat Legacy or Mortal Kombat Rebirth web series. That was done well. I wish they could have kept that going. And then you had the TV show Mortal Kombat Conquest that came out in 1998, I believe. And then I talked about a little bit of the cartoons, Mortal Kombat, Defenders of the Realm. Then you have Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge. They even had a tour of a play of Mortal Kombat, but trying to make you bread for it, trying to do different things. Really? It is what it is. Yeah, man. They actually had a play, a tour of Mortal Kombat characters. They was trying to make hey man, when that gravy train hit, you try to keep that gravy going, man. So
They were trying too hard. That's all that was.
let me try some things.
Trying to trace that paper.
Right? I'm saying.
Like she said, no, man. She don't want to go out with you. Leave it alone.
when she says no, or when they say no, man, leave that person alone. When they say no.
Doing that.
Man, I'm telling you. So, David, I'll start off with you, man. What you think about the film, or what you think could have been done better, man? Or we'll say what you could have done better afterwards. Go ahead and rant and get it all your frustration out. The good, the bad, the ugly, man.
I don't like the movie as a whole, except for the ending. Because to me, the way it started, they focused on Sub-Zero and the Scorpion clan and stuff like that. So we knew the Scorpion man got killed. Scorpion got killed, and I guess he went to hell or whatever. They never explained what actually happened with that. And then they go all the way into the Mortal Kombat thing. Then they go to this whole little fighting scenes with that, which was okay. I appreciated that. It reminded me of the first one. And then here comes Scorpion out the blue, got all these new powers, and that was in the movie. And I'm like, okay, how did that happen? He said he went to hell and now he controlled hellfire and stuff like that, but I wanted to see him go to hell and see what happened. So to me, I thought the movie was trash, and just like you were saying, when you try that hard, when you're making all these movies, especially to a video game movie is very hard to make.
Yeah.
Because one, there's no real big storyline to go with it.
Yeah.
But when you make one movie, two movies, a cartoon, web series, and all this other stuff, and they all fail, just leave it alone, dog. Leave it alone.
I hear you. Like you beat the dead horse.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good. Just leave it be. I mean, they had all of their catchphrases, come here, and all that stuff, which was cool.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of confused at, well, how he's speaking English now, but now he's speaking Chinese and they got subtitles.
That does make you think a little bit.
He speak perfect English just now, but now you feel like, okay. Well, over and all, I mean, like it's something good to sit at home and watch at home and just kick back and chill. But if you want to pay money to go see it, I say save your money. Wait till it come out on a $5 box at Walmart. It'll be in there real soon.
The shade is strong with this one. The truth. Good shot of realism and truthism. So, what would you give from a what would you rate it? 1 out of 10. What would you rate it? Or on a scale, A, B, C, D scale, what would you rate it?
Yeah, I'll give it a C.
See, gotcha. Cool, man.
It was something to watch. I mean, it's like in school, you did the work, so I'll give you a C minus.
We said went to grade school. Oh yeah, you did all right. That's what's up, man. So, The Collector. What were your thoughts on it, brother? Same questions, man.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I had some high hopes when I saw the previews for it. Those hopes weren't evenly met. Pretty much the same thing David said, man. You know, I wasn't much for the storyline itself, didn't really piece well, but as far as the fights go, it was enough for me to enjoy the watch. Like, the storyline wasn't bad enough for me to click off of it or sit up there and be like, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm gonna just stop watching it, because I'm the type, I'll sit up there, if a movie ain't hitting in the first half hour, I'm like, all right, I'm not about to sit up and finish watching this. But I had fun watching it. It was a few brutal fight scenes in it that definitely met the intensity of the games for sure. More particularly, was it Kung Lao? His battle with I forgot the girl's name, but
Mutara, I think that was her name. Yeah,
that was a fatality for sure.
Yes,
flawless victory.
Yeah,
that was brutal. Matter of fact, I had forgotten by that point that the movie was supposed to get that violent, and I was like, damn. Okay, yeah, we are watching Mortal Kombat. It's supposed to get kind of gory like that, but there was a few characters in there I wasn't feeling, as far as maybe the actors themselves and all that kind of stuff. Jax, I wasn't feeling too much. Liu Kang neither.
That's true.
But
no, it's just a inside joke.
But I will say, Kano was by far my favorite character in this movie. Like, Kano came through. He pretty much held the movie up for me. Like, I enjoyed watching him and his whole spiel on everybody and going in and the way he was. I was in there cracking up.
Yeah.
Kano was definitely my favorite. He held the movie up. Sub-Zero was a cold boy, but Kano was the spirit of that movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I agree with you. Kano definitely made me crack up, man. I felt he had more fun with his character, and I felt like it was two directors that was doing this film, because at the beginning, the first 10 minutes, it was a different aura, a different feel, and it was like, man, this is dope. Like, if y'all keep this up, we good. But it's certain, like the aura and everything of it, the whole tone changed when Cole Young came into play. And I agree with David when he was saying that, man, we could have used some actual famous character. Like, that could have been Johnny Cage's character, because he has that character has that comedic timing and wit to where he's like, man, holy shit, like, you just straight up threw fireball and hit me or whatever. If you would have had Johnny Cage and Kano going back and forth with each other, and then add some grittiness to it, give you that oh shit moment, these characters are really in for some shit, I think it would have been hit a bit more harder than what it was. I felt that I didn't like how Goro was handled. I mean, I think Goro should have came through Wreck Shop, fuck some shit up, and then save him, have it to where as if like he gets, like, give the character whoever fighting him, make him win differently. So whereas like Goro is going back to the nether realm or something, save him for the next one, Don't just kill this monstrous character off, because back when the first game came out, that was something that we never experienced before. A four-armed dude from the first movie. And like when I'm saying, I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, I'm not finna fight this big ass thing. Like I need that same reaction because I'm big on, of course, like David was saying, I'm big on stories. And I'm just big on everything when it comes to this. And I'm face expressions, your reaction to how you gonna react when a big ass 7 foot, 8 foot, 4-armed dragon monster come through the portal. You gonna be like, man, I ain't fucking with this thing. So I'm not trying to fight him. I'm trying to survive, really.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it for what it was. I went into the film thinking expecting that. I was expecting cheesiness. I was expecting it to be what it was. And they gave me what I wanted. I was expecting more from it. And like how David was saying, like I mentioned that with these games, we put in like over 15 plus hours. So we're able to learn about these characters and learn the story and learn this. And when you take it upon these films, it's hard to pull it off depending on who the director is and the storyline. So I liked it for what it was. I'm gonna give them another chance, see what it is, see what it's about. I hope that things go right. I know Johnny Cage coming in the next one. Go ahead and put Quan Chi in it because you're gonna need somebody else to bring that to bring some a little bit more to it. So yeah. So what were you guys? Let me see. The time about to run out. We got 5 minutes, but we can get this off, and then I'll send another link to y'all to do Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But so in the closing moments, what would y'all have done differently to make this story better or to make it stand out more?
Well, I mean, I definitely thought that them bringing in a brand new character, like you said, it would have been, they could have just did that with a character like Johnny Cage, and because pretty much they're gonna have to explain that same thing to him in the second movie if they decide to do it. And it was like, why waste it? Because now you about to have to repeat the same damn conversations to a whole new character, even though you was trying to line him up for this one. I definitely would have, I mean, 5 minutes ain't enough to explain all the stuff that I would have done a little differently.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna hand that off to David because I know he probably got a few ideas himself.
No, I would have just developed the storyline a lot better. I would have gave a better storyline. I went more into depth about what they. I want to know where the beef came from, but between Sub-Zero and the Scorpion tribe, he just went in there and started wrecking shop. So I'd like a little bit more backstory on that to develop that, and that's about it. Just more of a storyline.
Yeah.
If you don't have a storyline, you're gonna lose me. I don't care how much fight you have in it. There's no storyline, you're gonna lose me.
Yeah, because he just popped up. He just popped up, killed everybody, went back and forth from Chinese to Japanese, and we didn't know the reason like why he was up in there.
Yeah.
So now I don't understand why they kept changing languages and why y'all talking? Y'all can't even understand one another.
Well, Sub-Zero understood him. So he understood him because he was talking back and forth in both of them languages. It was Scorpion that didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Right.
What the hell happened to the baby that what's his name, Roll took?
They said that she was, and that's another thing too. They was like, so you know, this is what we'll do. We'll finish. We'll do a part 2 of this, and we'll lead it into the Falcon and Winter Soldier.